Castelfalfi 10 years ago. And today. It was in ruins. Now it's all spick and span. What happened? A big foreign investor got involved. Castelfalfi is a hamlet in Tuscany. A ghost town since the 1970s, it's been bought for 250 million euros and is now getting a comprehensive facelift, complete with a new main street, 2 luxury hotels, 4 pools, a golf course and a tennis court. The mastermind behind the project is Stefan Neuhaus, the resort's manager. Old farmhouses are also being restored. A 240 square meter home here will go for about €1 million. Landscape gardeners and architects are aiming for maximum authenticity, restoring as much original detail as possible.
Vieles, was wir in den alten Ruinen finden,
we're trying to retain as much as we can find in these ruins. We clean it up. Take a look at the roof. We take the roof off the ruin, clean the individual shingles, number them, and then reposition them on the renovated house. That retains the character of the building, the way it was 100 years ago. We do our best to avoid using new materials when we make repairs.
This villa looks modest from the outside. Inside, the look is traditional Tuscan and luxurious. The American owners opted to buy here in Castelfalfi rather than on the popular Amalfi coast.
We came here and we fell in love. It was love at first sight. And we loved the neighborhood, we loved the product. We love everything that goes on around the area, but most of all, we love the people because they're very warm and inviting and approachable. Here, you know, you get a chicken dish at roast marino, which is very good for 16 euro.
But Castelfalfi still doesn't feel like a real Italian village. Though it's geared to tourists, there aren't many tourists here, even though all but one of the new homes have been sold. Is it because Castelfalfi's been turned into a sort of Tuscan Disneyland?
I wouldn't call it a Disneyland. It's not like we've built an amusement park. There aren't any bouncy castles here. Everything you see here has been built in keeping with local stipulations and with local materials. It fits the description of an Italian village.
The village was bought by the German tourism group TUI. It's investing millions and says it's become the largest employer in the area. The tourism giant has created 200 jobs in the building trade, gastronomy and hotels. Annalisa Regini has worked at the resort since it opened. She says it's been a positive development for her and for the area.
I live in a village here close by, and for me it was a great job opportunity. If you think that Castelfalfi anyway was a sort of lost and a ghost village, because anyway when all the inhabitants left, the restoration of Castelfalfi is something that also the local people appreciated a lot.
Montaione is a real living village 9 kilometers to the east. The people here also depend on tourism. In the last few years, business has fallen off. Because of the economic crisis, fewer Italian holidaymakers are coming to stay. Many companies in Italy are struggling. Banks are still burdened with piles of bad debt. The villagers hope Castelfalfi will draw prosperous people to the area and to Montaione. Cristina Cappellini says business in her shop has been picking up.
It's a very positive development for both Castelfalfi and Montaione. We are benefiting here as well. Many guests do make it as far as Montaione. They buy our wine and food. We have lots of customers now.
In Castelfalfi, Annalisa Regini shows us one of the hotel suites. They cost up to €400 a night. Guests are even assigned a member of staff whose job it is to look after them personally. Regini doesn't see any downside to TUI's presence here. She views it as an opportunity.
The region will benefit of this type of project, and maybe if in the future there will be more projects like this one, could be just a sort of a new start for the Tuscany, because if you consider that the industry, the problem of the industry is that they had in this period, for sure, the tourism could be just a new field to be explored, much more and more.
All that's missing are lots of guests. The resort isn't exactly buzzing yet, and that includes the new 5-star hotel. A lot of foreign money has been spent on making Castelfalfi beautiful, but this kind of project will not really do much to revive Italy's still flagging economy.